Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and taking care of yourselves. Now, students, gear up because hardly few days are left for your final exams. Welcome to the next lecture of English. Today, I am going to start with a very beautiful, very funniest poem, The Heights of Ridiculous. As you all know, whenever we start with any poem, any lesson, we start with the warming up activity. So let's see what's there in the warming up activity, then we will move towards this beautiful poem. Okay? Warming up activity, individual activity. The teacher writes incomplete sentences on the board. He or she asks the students to complete them. See, no restrictions. You just have to fill those blanks. Anything you can write, but that the matter which you will be writing, that should be suitable for it. Now look at the very first one. Today I am happy because there's no tuitions, there's no school, okay, or there's a holiday for the classes. है ना, हम खुश हो जाते हैं अचानक. Or if because we have a party at home, or my best friend is going to come. Anything, what you feel that you have to fill over there. Understood? Today after the class, I wish. What you wish after the class? What you wish? I wish to eat an ice cream, or I wish to take, or I wish to go और आई विश टू हैंग आउट विथ माई फ्रेंड्स. कुछ भी आप जो फील करते हो वो आपको वहाँ पे फिल करना है. थर्ड वन. टुमारो आई फील दैट डैश. टुमारो आई फील दैट आई विल गो फॉर अ मूवी. वॉट एवर. आई वॉन्ट टू लाफ बिकॉज आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. ऑब्वियसली. टुडे द क्लास सीम्स टू बी cheerful about the forthcoming football match. Whatever you feel, you can fill over there. No problem with that. No restrictions. That's personal question. Okay, next one. The teacher writes an incomplete sentences and asks the students to complete it. Here also the same thing, and examples are solved for you. Mother gave me cheese, but the cat ate it. समझ में आया? I went to the market and bought an elephant. Is this? See, so funny it is. The teacher can add her own sentences also. तो ये हम add करके और भी sentences बना सकते हैं. ठीक है? Now next, give the word related to humorous. Okay children, what do you mean by humorous? See, answers are there. This is the answer copy of the first question. This is the second one. Okay, humorous. पहली बात तो humorous का मतलब क्या होता है? Humorous मतलब funny, which makes you laugh. मज़ाहिया. That is called humorous. Okay, the previous lesson was also humorous, the luncheon which we have done last week. So words which are related to humorous, that you have to write over there. तो क्या होता है ह्यूमरस में? फनी, अम्यूजिंग, कॉमेडी, है ना, कॉमिकल, विटी, हिलेरियस, ड्रॉल, लाफिंग, प्लेफुल, फनी, ऑल सच वर्ड कम्स इन दी ह्यूमरस. Fine. Now next question, this is little bit difficult. Not difficult, you can say this is little bit different. Okay, actually ये एग्जाम में तो आता नहीं है, but yes, you have to learn it because this is very very interesting. Complete the table with words from the box. A syllable. What is syllable? This is a new concept. बहुत आसान है. Syllable, देखो अभी मैं बताती हूँ आपको. A syllable is a unit of spoken language made up of a single uninterrupted sound formed by a vowel and consonants. How many vowels do we have in 26 alphabets? Yes, we have 5 vowels and 21 consonants. Vowels कौन से हैं? A, E, I, O, U. And rest of the alphabets comes in the consonants category. Understood this much? You know what? This is very basic, children, but still children, they don't remember the difference between consonants and vowels. I hope you all have understood what are consonants and what are vowels. Okay, pick out the words from the given box and write it in the correct column below. अब देखो इसका मतलब क्या होता है. Words with a one syllable, words with a two syllables. If there is a sound of vowel is there in one particular word once, अगर एक बार एक vowel का sound आ रहा है तो उसको बोलते हैं one syllable. If two vowels are used, because as we all know, vowels are most frequently used alphabets in almost every word. Am I right? Are you getting my point? Vowels are the alphabets which are more frequently used in almost every word. Without vowels, it's not possible to write sentences, right? अगर आपके पास कोई भी बुक है, सिर्फ ध्यान दो कि कितने वॉवल्स यूज हुए हैं। अनलिमिटेड वॉवल्स। हम जब लिखते हैं तो हमारी जो स्पेलिंग बनती है उसमें वॉवल्स जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल होते हैं, है ना। सो यर ओनली इफ एनी वॉवल, हाँ, पांचों में से कोई भी, if it is used as once in a one particular sentence, this is called single vowel or word with a one syllable. ठीक है। और अगर दो वॉवल्स यूज हुए हैं या एक ही वॉवल दो बार यूज हुआ है, उसका साउंड दो बार है, सो दैट इज टू सिलेबल। तीन बार है, थ्री सिलेबल। फोर टाइम्स इट इज फोर सिलेबल। अंडरस्टूड। वॉवल की साउंड पे डिपेंड करता है। अभी जैसे कि देखो, फर्स्ट वर्ड इज जंप। जंप, अभी जंप के अंदर हाउ मेनी वॉवल्स यू कैन सी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वर्ड? यू, वन, तो दिस विल बी वन सिलेबल। समझ में आया? नैरो, here two vowels are there, a and o, that means it will come into the category of two syllable word. Cable, इधर पे भी कौन सा आ रहा है? a and e, two. Queen, again two. Butter, one. Tree, two. Kitchen, one. Van, one, and so on. Like this we have segregated here words with one syllable and words with two syllables. Okay, यहाँ पे one और two वाले ही थे, लेकिन अभी कभी अगर ज़्यादा हुआ तो on that basis we will be doing it. Now next is also very easy and very interesting example. अभी देखो, elephant, it's given over there. Elephant, you have to circle the syllable which are there in that particular word. अब elephant में कितने vowels use हुए हैं? E दो बार है और ए एक बार है, ऑलमोस्ट थ्री. सो वी हैव सर्कल और वी हैव अंडरलाइन थ्री ओवर हियर. मिरर में दो है, बस वन, कैंगरू डबल ओ है एंड ए इज देयर. समझ में आया? सो दीज वी हैव डन इन सच अ वे. आई होप यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज syllables 1 2 3 4 5 एंड सो ऑन. अंडरस्टूड एवरीबडी syllables क्या हैं? नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द funniest, easiest and humorous poem, The Heights of the Ridiculous. Heights का मतलब क्या होता है? Unlimited, too much. Ridiculous, very funny. Stupidity you can say. Ridiculous, this is ridiculous. मतलब क्या बेवकूफ़ी है, क्या पागलपन है. समझ में आ रहा? So this is funny तो होता ही है, but बहुत ही nonsense और stupid भी होता है. Okay, ridiculous is not just funny, it's nonsense and stupid also. This is very funny and humorous poem which is written by, see, the description of the poet is also not given in the description of the poet is not given in this poem also. Last इसमें description बिल्कुल भी दिया नहीं हुआ है. Okay, we will have a glance on the description of the poet. Oliver Wendell Holmes, August 29, 1809 to October 7, 1894, was an American physician. Physician मतलब क्या? डॉक्टर हमारे जो नॉर्मल होते हैं. Poet and polymath based in Boston. A member of the Fireside Poets, he was acclaimed by his peers as one of the best writers of the day. See his achievements. His most famous prose works are the Breakfast Table series. He was also an important medical reformer. In addition to his work as an author and poet, Holmes also served as a physician, professor, lecturer, and inventor. And although he never practiced it, he received formal training in law. See, you can say multi-talented personality. So many things he has done in his life. Okay, so learn something from these people, children. You are fed up of your things. You don't what is hard work? You are unaware of it. See, this is this. If you have a desperation, if you have a eagerness towards such things, then only you can learn new things. आपके अंदर वो बात होनी चाहिए. You get inspired by such people. Okay, चलो अभी ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करते, पोएम स्टार्ट करते हैं. Okay, this is very funny poem. The writer is very slim, trim, thin person here, and his servant is very fat. Okay, I wrote some lines once on a time in wondrous merry mood. Wondrous, very funny, very delightful, बहुत अच्छे प्यारे से mood में, merry, happy mood. Wondrous and merry, these two words have a similar meaning. That's why this is an example of tautology. And thought, as usual, men would say they were exceeding good. Okay, he was in a very good mood. That's why he has written some lines and he expected that the people will say, yes, क्या लिखा है तुमने, very nice, exceeding good, extremely very good, बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा, too good. ओके, ये ऐसा उसने एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि लोग बोलेंगे कि क्या लिखा है. ओके, इन अ फनी वे. हाँ, इट्स फनी ओनली. They were so queer, so very queer. Queer means unusual, strange. कुछ अजीब, weird भी बोल सकते हैं हम. But here it's a strange. So very queer. I laughed as I would die. Do you think it's possible? You can say this poem is written in hyperbolic form. मतलब ओवर स्टेटमेंट, थोड़ा बड़ा चढ़ाकर, थोड़ा सा ओवर जब करता है पोएट, तो दैट पर्टिकुलर फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज कॉल्ड हाइपरबोल. So yes, you can say that the whole poem is written in hyperbole. Very figurative languages are used in this. Very funny, and trust me, this is the easiest poem of the book, you can say. Okay? They were so queer, so very queer. I laughed as I would die. मैं इतना हंसा वो लिखने के बाद कि मैं ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे कि मैं मरने वाला हूँ. Albeit in the general way, a sober man am I. Albeit, Old English for although in a general way, a sober man am I. Sober means very serious, very क्या बोलेंगे, very well mannered person, that is called sober. He is saying he is very sober, he is very serious person. But yes, when he was in that mood, in a funny mood, he wrote something and he laughed like he would die. Okay. See, a sober man am I. This is the example of inversion because the sentence is incorrect if you see. Okay, I'm a sober man होना चाहिए ना. Next line. Understood this much? See how he is writing. Next. I called my servant and he came. How kind it was of him. Okay, he called his servant and he came. How kind it was of him. To mind a slender man like me. Slender, very thin. I told you in the beginning, he is a very thin man. Like me. He of the might limb. He of the might limb means he was quite fat. कौन? जो उसका सर्वेंट है वो काफ़ी मोटा है और ये काफ़ी दुबला पतला सा है. ठीक है. These to the printer I exclaimed, and in my humorous way I added, as a trifling jest, there will be the devil to pay. He called up his servant, and he was very good servant. He did not mind, and he obey him so nicely. That's why he is saying that I am so slender man. मतलब मैं इतना दुबला पतला, वो इतना मोटा इंसान है, लेकिन he so sweet of him that he follows my advice, everything, whatever. He follows my protocol. Then he came there. Then he hand over the paper to the servant and told him that now put it into the printer. मैंने जो भी लिखा है अभी इसको print करेंगे हम. I added as a trifling jest. I added, in a funny and humorous way only, he was handing over that papers to the servant by, adding into a very stupid and nonsense jokes. वो वहाँ पे ऐसे बकवास जोक करते करते उसको पेपर दे रहा है और खुद ही हंस रहा है. There will be the devil to pay. Underline this line, children. You can say it's a phrase. एक कहावत जैसे बोलते हैं ना, मैंने जो लिखा है वो तो शैतानी पड़ेगा. ओके, इट विल क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम. मतलब ये बहुत ही शैतानी चीज़ लिखी है मैंने, वो अजीब सी चीज़ लिखी है कि ये क्या बोलेंगे, इट विल स्प्रेड नेगेटिविटी. नॉट नेगेटिविटी, मतलब it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, there will be the devil to pay. It's one of the phrase. Underline over there. Okay, trifling jest, a small simple joke of no importance. ठीक है. Next line. He took the paper. See, you can see in the picture. He took the paper and I watched and saw him peep within. अब उसको पेपर दिया तो वो सीधा सीधा तो लेकर नहीं जाएगा, तो उसने देखा उसमें क्या लिखा है. He took the paper and I watched and saw him peep within. At the first line he read, his face was all upon the grin. Grin means smiling. When he started reading, in the beginning, he had a smile on his face. Grin, आगे लिखो smiling. Okay, पहले पढ़ के वो थोड़ा सा smile करने लगा. He read the next, the grin grew broad. He read the next, the grin grew broad. मतलब उसकी smile थोड़ी सी broad हो गई, and shot from year to year, and after that it became broader than that, from year to year मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ी वाली भी से ना, cheese, that kind of smile it was. So see, from year to year, this is also hyperbole overstatement. Okay, he read the third. First, he had a smile, then broadest smile, and after that, he read the third, a chuckling noise. Chuckling noise. Now he started laughing. It's a beginning of laugh. I now begin to hear. अभी वो हंसने लगा पढ़ के, और even the writer can hear his chuckling noise. Chuckling noise, a noise which we make while laughing. Okay. Chuckling noise, laugh quietly or inwardly. This much understood? Easy है poem. Next, the fourth, he broke into a roar. The fourth, when he read the fourth line, he broke into a roar. Means he is laughing like anything. The fifth, his waistband split. Waistband मालूम है कि पैंट के ऊपर बेल्ट लगाते हैं. तो he is quite fat man, as I told you, with a very big belly. उसकी बहुत बड़े सा पेट है. तो उसका इतने जोर से हंसा वो कि उसकी बेल्ट जो था पेट का वो टूट गया. Waistband split. The sixth, he burst 5 buttons and tumbled in a fit. और इतना मोटा है कि उसकी शर्ट के बटन भी टूट गए. कितने? 5. And tumbled in a fit. And now he is on the tumble मतलब क्या, इधर से उधर हो रहा है. He is moving from one place to another on the floor. That is called tumbling. कभी कभी देखो हम लोग एकदम बोलते हैं ना, बहुत ही ज़्यादा हंसना, लिड़ कर हंसना. तो he is rolling and he is tumbling from here and there. He couldn't control his laugh. Okay, this is also hyperbole you can say, क्योंकि इतना funny उन्होंने ऐसा क्या लिखा होगा. Next, 10 days and nights with sleepless eye. See, this is also hyperbole. कोई जाग सकता है क्या 10 दिन और 10 रात तक? This is also hyperbole. 10 days and nights with sleepless eye, I watched that wretched man. Wretched man का मतलब क्या है यहाँ पे? Helpless. मतलब वो आदमी किसी काम का ही नहीं रहा मेरे ह्यूमरस पोएम पढ़ने के बाद. इतना बावला हो गया वो, इतना पागल सा हो गया. Who is saying this? The poet is saying कि मैंने इतना, he is saying that I wrote so funny, so ridicule that the person, who is that person? The servant, he became mad. वो बावला हो गया. He started laughing. He is laughing like anything. Okay, he is helpless. Who is helpless here? The servant is helpless. Why he became helpless? After reading that particular poem, which was ridiculous. Okay, I watched that wretched man, and since I never dared to write as funny as I can. And from that incident, I learned that not to write so funny because people are getting mad like this. Okay, and he said that after that he never dared to write. उसने फिर हिम्मत ही नहीं की कभी ऐसा लिखने की. Wretched in a helpless condition. Understood, children? Very easy poem. I hope you all liked it. Now let's discuss few very oftenly used figure of speech throughout the poem. As I told you, figure of speeches are there. There are many figure of speeches used in the poem. Figurative language. Figure of speeches are in wondrous merry mood. I told you in the beginning, this it's an example of tautology because wondrous and merry are synonyms of each other. They were so queer, so queer. Repetition, very easy. This is the easiest figure of speech. A sober man am I. देखो मैंने पढ़ाते पढ़ाते ये डिस्कस किया था. It's inversion because the sentence formation is incorrect. To mind a slender man like me. Alliteration. Okay, the sound of M is repeated. Mind, man, me. The green grew broad. Alliteration. G. The sound of G is repeated here. And shot from year to year. Hyperbole. You will find more examples of hyperbole throughout the poem because few lines are having more than one figure of speech. Okay, these are the very important figure of speeches which I explain now. And shot from year to year. Hyperbole. He broke into a roar. Onomatopoeia because roar is also it's a word which indicates sound. फिर वो दूसरा वाला भी था ना, chuckling noise, वो भी onomatopoeia में जाएगा because that also indicates sound. 10 days and night with sleepless eye. Transferred epithet. Understood, children? So these are the figure of speeches which are used throughout this poem. I hope you all like the poem. Okay, it's very funny, very easy poem. So please write this particular poem in the notebook along with the meanings, because yes, difficult words are there in the poem. Okay, about the poet I have given the description. Remember this, because it is not given in the textbook, that's why I have collected this and kept for you. Okay, so we have finished with the very very beautiful and very easy poem, The Heights of the Ridiculous. ठीक है, तो अभी आप लोग क्या करोगे, आप लोग ये पोएम अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे. Personal reading is very very important. Read each and every line properly. Write it down the poem in the notebook, and please 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 do write the meanings also, because that is very very important. Okay, notes I am sending after this. Write all the notes in the workbook and keep your books complete. Okay, I hope you all have understood and liked the poem. Thank you so much, students, for watching the video. Take care of yourself, take care of your health. Okay, take care of your friends, take care of your family. Stay away from crowded place, wear mask, wash your hands regularly. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.